Niggas be pulling out a stack of $10,000 and be like, you really chose that broke ass nigga over me. Fortunately for myself, I grew up with a mom. That bitch made money. That bitch made a quarter meal in her company. I never thought do a nigga got a weak ass 10K. I always thought to myself, does a nigga have the drive? Does he work? Shut the fuck up. Does he work? What? Fat ass bitch? Fat ass bitch? The fuck? Niggas be pulling out a stack of $10,000 and be like, you really chose that broke ass nigga over me. Fortunately for myself, I grew up with a mom. That bitch made money. That bitch made a quarter meal in her company. I never thought do a nigga got a weak ass 10K. I always thought to myself, does a nigga have the drive? Does he work? Shut the fuck up. Does he work? What? Fat ass bitch? Fat ass bitch? The fuck?
Hey yo, e aí, preto hermano, você sabe que é bom. Listen, I don't know how you brothers deal with this, man. These people are a problem. 177,000 likes, 6,000 plus comments. I don't know how you guys deal with this. Now, I think in the comment section I saw someone say, "Listen, this is Sexy Red 2.0," and I'll be honest, she does look like Sexy Red without the tattoos. And a lot of you black men probably think to yourself, "Listen, man, oh, I think she's nice. I'm about to go shoot my shot. Oh man, listen, I'm working with that." I mean, first of all, let's talk about something. She was talking about how, listen, some dude was pulling out 10K. What kind of guy can pull out 10K cash? I'm not saying black men don't have 10K cash, but I'm saying what kind of job do you work where you make 10K cash? Even for guys who are entrepreneurs, right? Most people have some kind of digital form of payment, Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, feel me, Apple Pay, Google Pay. Like people aren't doing cash transactions no more like that. I'm not saying it's obsolete, but 10K cash. Why do you have 10K cash? Matter of fact, you use your 10K cash to flex on Keisha on why she's not picking you. See, I talk about 65% sim, but when you really think about it, when you really sit down and think about it, it's a reason why I make the content for 10%. Yeah, Glocktavius and Tyrone, as far as the aggression, like, well, hold on, forget the aggression, because I said this so long ago. One thing about it, right? It's a triangle. You have 10%, you have Simp, you have Glocktavius. Well, actually, this is how it works. You have a triangle. Within the triangle, you have the Simps and you have Glocktavius and Tyrone. Now, 10%, you're pretty much off to the side. You are a part of the triangle, but we are guys who go our own way. I hate to say it like that. Jesus, it's so cheesy, so corny. But yes, we're guys going our own way. You feel me? But without the simp, you can't have Glocktavius, and without Glocktavius, you can't have the simp. Those guys are interchangeable. They're one of the two. Honestly, Glocktavius is more of the two. Simps, those guys are just simps. You feel me? Because again, like I made plenty of videos. You do have simps who will put their hands on black women, but that's a smaller number of simps compared to Glocktavius. Now, Glocktavius and Tyrone, he is a simp because he is willing to put his hands on Keisha. He's so emotionally disrupted. He is so emotionally distraught that he is willing to put his hands on her. Again, the lack of self-control, these guys are simps. Guys who guys who are willing to put his hands on them, I will say, listen, to a certain degree, he is in love. 10%. Listen, if you ever dated them before, you ain't never thought to yourself, I'm gonna put my hands on her. For what? So you can get lined up, she call animal control on you and remove you, and you're not even that type of dude. Yo, come on. Anyways, she's talking about guys pulling out 10K cash again. No one's pulling out 10K cash in 2025. Unless you're involved in illegal activities, you're not pulling out 10K cash again. But that's the kind of guys that she attracts. Because when you really think about it, 10%, come on, son. You're not going out your way to talk to him. And even if you do, you get, even if you do, listen, I'll be honest, right? I didn't shoot my shot. I'll be honest, right? I did not shoot my shot, but I had a small, quick conversation with a black woman about a month ago. Listen, if you black men saw this black woman, I'm telling you, face, ass, titties, you dudes would shoot your shot. But when I tell you the attitude was so bad, attitude so stink. Yo, you might say, yo, listen, what you do to her? Yo, I ain't do nothing, my nigga. Real talk, I ain't do nothing to her. You feel me? Not a single thing, but that's just who they are. You feel me? Their natural face is resting bitch face. And listen, I'm not calling them that, but that's what they call it. You feel me? That's what I've always heard growing up. It's called resting B word face. You know what I mean? Now, again, enough of the 10K cash. We already know who's holding 10K cash. We already know he's trying to flex because Keisha turning him down. And again, that's what the Simps do. The Simps, see, hold on. I have to talk about this, right? What you guys don't realize is, and this is what separates 10%. I said a long time ago, what separates 10% from 65% Simp and 25% Glocktavius Tyrone is action. See, the action that 10% takes, we disassociate. We say, listen, no more. We disconnect. We say, listen, I'm going my own way. Listen, we say I'm going my own way, I'm doing my own thing. Simps, Loctavius, they become performative. They are willing to perform. They are willing to go to the greatest extent. These guys are willing to put a tattoo on their face. Again, I talk about that stuff all the time. That stuff is performative. When you go out and do what the women want to get more women, who you think you performing for? Yeah, you damn sure in a circus, but guess what? At least people a part of a circus act actually gets paid. You performing for Keisha, yo, you're not getting paid. You're not getting no validation for that. I mean, okay, maybe you might get some sexual validation for that, but man, you're not getting no validation that leads to anything tangible. You're not getting no hype. You're not getting no clout. You're not getting no money. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting nothing for that, but you still performing for Keisha for what? Because that's how they trained you. And see, listen, you wasn't able to break away. You wasn't able to escape that brainwashing. You wasn't able to escape that training, dude. They buck broke you. You feel me? So all you know how to do is perform. Now, again, I talk about this in some of my videos. Listen, what they do, and this is unrelated, but I'm hold on. Now, listen, I'm gonna talk about something, and this is something that they do, right? Now, hold on. I'm gonna talk about something, right? And I mean, again, it depends what you guys are into. right? Some of you guys might say, listen, she's a 4. Some guys might say she's a 5. You feel me? I think most black men probably wouldn't mind being caught in public with her, right? Maybe most, maybe some, right? Now, chicks like her, they add the black tax to you because she's not fat. I mean, again, I've been to her page. She's not fat. Again, some of you dudes, you will probably slide up on her inbox. Now, because she's not big, because she's not, subpar, a lot of you dudes, you're gonna shoot your shot and she's gonna play hard to get because compared to what most guys get, right, black men, compared to what most black men get, most black men aren't getting high quality. Now, am I saying she's high quality? Not really. I'm not saying that. And I'm not saying she's unattractive either. But most guys aren't getting that. Let's be honest. Like, I come on, let's keep it a stack. I was in a black city for a good minute, and I saw it. I'm like, yo, listen, most dudes aren't walking around with that. You might see, and again, depending on where you're at, it might depend on certain dynamics and everything. Most guys aren't getting that. Now, you saw at the end, she was calling the person in the car a fat ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to curse too much, but calling somebody out their name, right? Like walking across the street, not looking both ways before you walk. I mean, maybe she did, but you're probably walking too slow. And listen, you recording yourself, holding up traffic. Like, yo, come on, son, yo, keep it pushing. This is why I said they're a problem. You feel me? Not only are they a problem for black men, but you're a problem for society. You disrupt the flow of things. See, when you come through, you do too much. You feel me? You do too much. Again, it's funny. I really want to get back to that whole performative thing, and I guess it goes along with the video, right? I had a conversation with a black man tonight, short one, but very informative. And the brother, he was looking not so happy. You feel me? I saw him sitting down. I saw his face when he walked in with Keisha. He already looked pissed. But when he sat down, I'm like, yo, damn, son. I'm like, yo, I looked at dude. I'm like, yo. I looked at dude. I said, damn. I'm like, yo, he really going through it right now. So like, his face changed. He already did not look like he was in a good mood when he walked in. I'm telling you, when he sat down, I'm like, yo, he probably had thoughts running through his head. Like, yo, son, Keisha, this thing, without him saying it verbatim, Keisha's not the wave, man. That's not the move. You feel me, black man? I trust me. I know. I know what you brothers are going through. I told you guys I figured it. I told you guys I figured it out young. I knew about this early, only because I've had people tell me early. Again, only a few, but I chose to listen. Yo, black men, I get it, dude. I get it. Trust me. I make this content, bro. I'm telling you what it is, black man. I'm telling you what it is, black man. I'm really trying to help you guys out because you don't have to go through this nonsense. Again, dealing with this is why guys become performative because think about the mindset, right? Think about the mindset. You approach a shorty, she not feeling you, and you proceed to tell her, listen, you picking that broke dude over me, and then you pull out 10K cash. Now she talked about her mother making 250,000 at a company. Listen, okay, that's one Keisha making that kind of money. The reality is less than 1% of Keishas are making that kind of money. That's your reality. That's your reality. Come on, son. I mean, I hate to talk about it, but the nose ring, like, yo, we not doing nose rings, yo. I don't know about you dudes. Listen, that's one thing I never liked on women, especially the bull or whatever they call it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the stud. You know what I'm saying? The stud is okay, but the bull ring, yo, come on, come on. I mean, you guys can keep on doing it. Like I said, I make this content for 10%. I hope if that brother ever come across my content who I spoke to today, listen, yo, trust me, drop the Keisha. You feel me? Dump that Keisha, brother. Yo, listen, drop the Keisha. Keisha not helping you, man. Listen, get a refund. Go and find you Latina mommy. Go and find you a bunny. Go and find you some Asian persuasion. Listen, it's out here. It's waiting for you. You feel me? Especially when you well put together. Yo, come on, son. Anyways, yo, for black men, again, I'm gonna keep making the content, man. One thing about it, I love making the content. I love making the content. Every time I come on the microphone, listen, I'm ready to go. Every time I sit down in front of my computer, I'm ready to go. Every time I'm ready to go, black man. Listen, I'm trying to keep the consistency up. If you guys notice, you know what I mean? I'm been like what 30 for 30 real quick. Anyways, I'm out. Peace.